program is actually, they asked me, they asked me, it is only for Onam celebration. So that's why I agreed. But our program is actually so many months before it is fixed. Then I got some dharma. So I have to ask you, I asked you. I said, this is, they said, there is no problem. But if you say that only other way, we are having a very, very totally Telugu program in next. I don't want to spoil that promise. It is my way of life. If that everybody has to understand, they should not take the advantage of, before, they didn't come before. Who comes first, I have to give the preference. They agreed. So yesterday, by the grace of God, it went off well. And we are hoping next time also with my brother and my disciples' daughter like Chitra also coming. And we will be having with the great of the blessings of God, it will be definitely a good program. And everybody has to come for that. That's all.
First time Telugu event in the Hyderabad location. How do you?
Not first time, you can say that first time. But it is a combination of three people on the stage is first time. I sang a lot of Telugu songs before, so many years. But what is your age? What is your age?
30, sir.
30. I'm 80. So after 30, before 30 years, what happened, you don't know. You understand? So, so many experiences in my life, I was enjoying it. And with the music side. Without music, nothing. My enjoyment and everything, I am connected with the music.
Personally, నేను మీకు పెద్ద అభిమాని సార్.
Sorry.
So మీ సాంగ్స్ వింటూ మీ సాంగ్స్ నేర్చుకుంటూ
I'm very sorry that I can understand Telugu, I can understand, but I am not fluent to talk. I don't want to make mistake.
Sure.
But the main reason is actually what I observed the Telugu or any other language.
Okay, sir.
For sake of singing perfectly.
Okay, sir.
I can read and write Telugu.
Okay, sir.
But I am very poor in that chip. God didn't give me. Some people are, even my Telugu. I mean, my disciple like my daughter like Chitra talks very well.
Sir.
I can't. I'm very poor in that.
On this event, I would like to ask you a brief about this event. Like, you have given a number of events in the past, sir. So, how do you see at this event, sir? I mean, how do you think it's different? How different is this from your past events?
The thing is, of course, I'm going to try my own songs. Number of songs are there, so I'm not against with singing others. But better I will fulfill my own songs, and very famous songs I sang in Telugu film. And my important thing is actually we selected good songs.
Right, sir.
We already rehearsed. I mean, my orchestra people and that day, this is a suspense. We have to say which song is going to sing. Let it be there, in the mind.
Right,
there is a lot of songs,
right,
and we already prepared it
Right.
and keeping it. Then only the taste will be there. Oh, you are going to give me idli? Idli, we know. No, idli is idli. But that supplying in this particular time, it will
Right,
be
sir.
tasty.
Right, sir. Thanks for your answers. Sir, and you have answered this, but a small question again. Will your all-time hit Harivarasanam be part of this itinerary, sir?
Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Experience I am telling. The bhasha, actually, each places are different. Each places are different. Even though, if we realize that basic language is Sanskrit. Basic language is Sanskrit. Suppose, then I doubted why it is Ardham. In Telugu, they insist me to say Ardham. I said, it is Artham. That is the second ta. In the writing, in Shuddha, it is Artham. But in the film industry, they compel me to say Ardham. Then I said, it is the fourth one. I didn't argue on it. Oh, then I realized that it is the way they created for the effect or anything, they made it in that, it spread over the public also. If I say Artham, they will say, oh, he's wrong. You understand? So each places have the way of fields are there. So we have to understand. Okay. Jabdeep Jalayana. Okay. This one is actually, if you write it in Hindi, Jabdeep Jalayana. You write like that, even in anything. But while you sing, Jabdeep Jalayana, Jab, you can write it. So it has to be keep in your mind and do it. So this is the way. Otherwise, what will happen? Definitely they will say that he doesn't know anything. So we have to take the knowledge of experienced people who sings like that, how they pronounces. This thing we have to. Even we have to. In Hindi, in Kerala, it is a third language of Hindi is third language. English and Malayalam, and then third language is Hindi. We learned Hindi, but when I gone to Bombay, it is entirely different Hindi. Why? The main reason is Urdu. Urdu is lot of words are kept in Hindi film songs. So the pronunciation should be entirely different. That may, these things, I learned when I have the experience in Bombay film industry, that we have to observe. See, these things are, for that, I write in Malayalam. Even though I can read and talk a little Hindi, but I write in Malayalam, means, Malayalam language got flexibility. Why, Jab, I told you, Jab, I can write Jab and put a chant, Chandrakala. Chandrakala, Telugu, Chandrakala also. That Chandrakala, if I put it in Malayalam, I will say Jab. So it is easy for me to remember, and there is suppose Ja, Za. There is no Za in Malayalam, but I put that not underneath. So I remember like that, I made my own way of correcting the things to remember. So it will be easy for you you can concentrate only the music side. So this way, this is experience. This is not my own thing. Everybody knows it, how to sing, and they sing.
What is your favorite song in Telugu, sir?
Oh, boys. You're asking which one is favorite for me. All the songs, we are giving our life to, it may be a very, very simple song. It may be very strong melody or anything, and meaningful song. But even then, our duty is to make it maximum good. So, in my younger days, I used to think my favorite rag is Kalyani. Kalyani is actually, everybody knows in South. And in North side, they say Yemen. Okay, Yemen is not good. I mean Yemen Kalyan. So later on, I started, I practicing, and I realized that I am nothing in music. So I have to learn more and more and more. So in South only, I'm not dividing India. I'm the last person to think about it. But we have to say that, I am from South. Are you from South? I say, no, I am from India. Sometimes I make fun of too. Some people, from the North, they ask, are you from South? No, I'm from India, I say. Always say that. Okay. Then, this is most important thing, 72 scales. in Carnatic music. Nowhere in the world, the scale they say, in Western, in English, they say scale. That is da 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 da. That is the major scale and minor scale. They got only two scales in Western countries. Here, we created even a micro for the gamakas and micro notes. Re, we got two. And Ga, we got two. And Ma, we got two. Pancham and Shadj is only one. Dhaivat, two. And Nishad, two. This is from Kanakanki to Ratnanki. This is again comes the north side. It was actually, the music was under the Himachal Pradesh. The University of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. That time it was, the time we can't count it. So that time, that particular time, all are creating the music at that time. And in Charitra, that is actually, they say that Parvati asked Shiva, please tell the rahasya of music. Okay, I'll tell you. Then he narrates. The Narada was standing outside and listening everything, and he spread over the music all over the world. They say, let it be. If you believe it or not, don't believe it. But something is there from where his Panchamukha, the music came. The music came from his Panchamukha. Not only music, Natana and Mritam and everything, and knowledge and everything. So we believe, let it be. So this type of music, nowadays the children, I was a child, that time I was not interested, but later on I knew the taste of the knowledge. Then I started knowing it. And one more thing, my father allowed me to learn only music. He told me, forget about your education. Who says like that? That was my blessing. He realized that you are only for that. And I was also realized that. I believed his word. And I am still, as a God, I have seen a God is my father. And he was a drama artist and singer too. But he never learned properly, means, classical or any under college or anything for music. But so maybe the blessing that I got it, my son has to learn properly. And he sent me to university for Vidwan course. That time my father was sick. He couldn't even pay fees or food and anything. I also got some fever or something like that, and then came back to Kerala. So I didn't become Vidwan. I'm still Vidyarthi. See, this is the fact I'm telling. One thing I'll tell you. Muhammad, the Sallallahu, that is the prophet, he said, till your death, you should learn. When you go to Kabar, till that, you have to learn. That is the great word. So I am following it. Don't think that I am believing in everything. If it is good things in Christianity, if it is a good thing in Hinduism and Hindu religion, I'm not believing that in religion. It is a custom. They are spoiling nowadays. No, Hindu culture. Hindu is not a religion. Maybe everybody knows it, but Christian is they created the religion. The religions, a lot of religions are there. Hindu culture is there. That's why it remains. Any time it will remain. Thank you so much, and please pray to the successful for the program. Don't say last. We will be preparing a lot of songs, but in that, luckily, if anybody asks, and there is a combination of orchestra and myself, and from the audience, if it is his favorite song, if we are not prepared, means that is bad luck. For me, I have to say, if it is luckily the song which I practiced and the orchestra also prepared and kept it, if he asked me to know, it will be a lucky day. Nobody says, no religion will say that God is everything. He creates, He destroys, destroys, you should not use it. But even then, He has to change. That time we think that it is destroying. No, it is only a change. That particular time, if you think that, if he is not connected with any religion, what is his religion? Think about it. He is the ultimate power. He doesn't have any difference. He is always with us. He is always with us. He is full of us. So you can't do any wrong things. That means if you are doing any wrong things, you are cheating him. That's all.